I told myself I wasn't going to make anything like a tutorial again, but I didn't like the solutions I found online, so here we are. Simple Steam leaderboards are super easy to set up. The documentation covers all the Steam functions decently, and you can learn to get a basic board working in probably an hour. So I won't be teaching you how to set up any of that stuff in this video. I'm here to talk about this. This is the solution I came up with to have automatically wiping leaderboards using only Steam's leaderboard system. No web servers or anything fancy. I'm confident this method can and should be improved, but I'm not a programmer, so hey, if it works, it works. Alright, let's break it down. The function Steam create leaderboard will create a new board on Steam servers only if there isn't already a leaderboard with the same name. So with how I'm using the function, as long as someone on Earth is playing the game, a leaderboard will be created. So to make it easy to track, the names of the leaderboards will be the date the board was created, written in Universal Standard Time Code. The leaderboard name variable starts out as a placeholder date when the game launches. This will be the default leaderboard, which means you need to create it manually inside of Steamworks. The date of this board will then be used to extrapolate out to the date we want the current board to be, which we'll start figuring out here in this alarm event. The starting date will be the placeholder board when the game is launched, and the current board the next time the code runs, because by the end of this code block we will know what the current leaderboard is. Next we get today's date and then set the wipe cycle, which I'm setting as 36 hours long. Then we need to figure out how many hours it's been since the last known leaderboard was created. Then we figure out how many wipe cycles it's been since the last known leaderboard, which when you first launch the game will be that placeholder date that we set earlier. Now with the number of wipe cycles known, we can use that last known board's date and jump forward in time by the amount of wipe cycles till we end up in the present to get the latest possible date a board could exist. Finally, that date becomes the name of the new board, if it doesn't already exist of course. In any case, now the most up-to-date board is stored in the leaderboard name variable and can be used however we want. Like for example, having a wipe cycle countdown, or turning the board date into a super secret seed indistinguishable from randomness using this ridiculously contrived thing. Because maybe you're working on a game called Sand Ripper with a weekly seeded mode and you should have released the game in January like you said, but you ran into this stupid problem that no one has ever talked about on the history of the internet, so you spent 2 months just trying to wishlist Sand Ripper on Steam.